Bomberman! We're playing the classic Legacy combo today featuring Auriok Salvagers and Lion's Eye Diamond. Let's go check it out. This is Legacy Bomberman, and it's a sweet one. So the idea is that you have Auriok Salvagers, a 4 mana value creature for 3 and a white. That's a 2/4. It has an activated ability of 1 and a white. Return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand with a mana value of 0 or 1. Well, if you have Lion's Eye Diamond, this makes 3 mana. So every iteration of playing Lion's Eye Diamond, discarding your hand, and then returning Lion's Eye Diamond, you're up 1 mana. So that means that you have infinite mana with Lion's Eye Diamond and Auriok Salvagers, this human soldier creature. Okay, well, what can you do with infinite mana? Well, Walking Ballista seems pretty good. So you can make a giant Walking Ballista and ping your opponent to death. Alternatively, you have Glaring Fleshraker. So every time you play Lion's Eye Diamond, you get a Eldrazi spawn token, and then your opponent takes 1. Something noticeably missing from this list is Pyrite Spellbomb. This deck was originally called Bomberman because you recurred Pyrite Spellbombs over and over again. You don't really need to do that anymore. You just have better win conditions with the Walking Ballista and Glaring Fleshraker. So that's the idea. And then you have consistency pieces like Karn the Great Creator that finds a sideboard copy of Lion's Eye Diamond or a Walking Ballista. Alternatively, you could lock your opponent out of the game using Mycos and Thalatis. But the deck is really pretty straightforward. You're looking to assemble your combo and then deal infinite damage one way or another. And then you have things like Defense Grid to protect it. Alternatively, you could beat down with Urza's Saga. So you can make giant construct tokens and then search out Lava Spur Boots and attack your opponent with some really large artifact creatures. That's your backup plan. And then you have the One Ring, just a generic good card that you can power out using colorless mana from your Ancient Tombs or City of Traders, that sort of thing. But the deck isn't super difficult to play, and I think that it's honestly really fun. One thing that I liked about it with recent printings that you get Perilous Snare out of the sideboard is a white answer to something like Null Rod or Collector Oof or whatever. So you might be saying, why not play Portable Hole? Because you're a Chalice of the Void strategy, and you don't want to play Portable Hole and then have it countered by your own card. So Perilous Snare for 3 mana exiles, and it doesn't have the 2 mana value or less clause, so you could even bring it in against other strategies where you want to hit large creatures, for example. That's the idea. That's the deck tech. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. But for now, we're going to hop on into match number 1. I will see you there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can also show your support by becoming a member of this channel. You get sweet perks such as badges, emotes, early access to videos, exclusive members-only content, and access to our members Discord section. As you increase the tiers, there are other rewards such as shop discounts, sideboard guides, and even free donation decks. Click the join button down below to find out more. We also have other ways you can support us, like theepicstorm.com/shop or submitting a donation deck via theepicstorm.com/donation decks. That's enough for now. Let's play some Magic. Welcome to match number 1. We've opened up a hand that has a first turn copy of the One Ring. We will keep this. Unfortunately, we are on the draw, and I have no idea what the opponent's playing. Underground Sea. Ponder. Okay. They did not shuffle off of the Ponder. Defense Grid. Let's see it. Glaring Fleshraker. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I think I'll just lead on the Cavern of Souls, and I will name Construct. Pass the turn. So this way, next turn I can play the Glaring Fleshraker and then trigger a bunch. So there's no point in naming Eldrazi because the Cavern of Souls, I guess I could use it for the other mana. So maybe I should have named Glaring Fleshraker, or I'm sorry, named Eldrazi. That might have been a little better. And they play another copy of Ponder. They shuffled that time. And now they play an Ancient Tomb. Torpor Orb. Okay, so this is not Dimir Reanimator. We'll play City of Traders. Let's play Lotus Petal so that way I can play around Days. We'll play the Glaring Fleshraker. That resolves. We'll play Lotus Petal. Trigger the Glaring Fleshraker. And now we'll play Mox Opal. We'll get another Eldrazi Scion. Tap the Mox Opal. Let's sacrifice the spawns. Get rid of a Lotus Petal here, and I'll play a copy of the One Ring. Yes, it resolves. Let's go. Activate the ring. We drew another ring. Okay. Feeling pretty good right now. They play Basic Swamp. Null Drifter. Okay. It's an Eldrazi battle. And Phyrexian Dreadnought. They have 5 cards in their hand. We will take 1 from the One Ring. Draw 2 cards. Defense grid. Let's play that. So I can currently make 5 mana. I could play a Walking Ballista for 3, but that doesn't kill the Null Drifter. So I think instead I'll play City of Traders. And let's play another copy of the One Ring. We'll keep the original. This just gives me protection from everything until next turn. And now I'll pass. So they can still attack with their Null Drifter, and then I will have to annihilate 2. But I could just sacrifice 2 spawn tokens. Sacrifice. No blocks. They play Polluted Delta, and now they're up to 5 mana. They play a Barrogoyf. Okay, sure. And Brainstorm. So under upkeep, I will lose 2 life to the One Ring. I draw a Cavern of Souls. Let's activate the One Ring. Auriok Salvagers. I don't have Lion's Eye Diamond. Another Glaring Fleshraker. Let's play the Fleshraker. Okay. So now I could try to play a Walking Ballista for 3, but that doesn't kill anything here. I'll play the Saga as my land, so that way next turn I could make a construct to block if I get another turn. Could have used some better draw steps. And maybe I just played the Walking Ballista for 1, because that gives me the most toughness to block with. And now we'll pass. Ooh, did I just miss lethal? I might have missed lethal. I just realized it. So, with Glaring Fleshraker and Lotus Petal, I think the Lotus Petal becomes a break-even, so then that's lethal. Annihilate, sacrifice the Cavern of Souls. Actually, I could get rid of the One Ring, because then it doesn't kill me in my upkeep. But I could also just block. I think I'll sacrifice the ring. I don't think I need it. And now we'll go to blockers. So this would put me to 3. I think I'm okay with that. I can't believe I missed lethal last turn. I didn't even consider the fact that Lotus Petal's a break-even with Glaring Fleshraker. I didn't even need to play the other Glaring Fleshraker. That's really cool that now you can win without Lion's Eye Diamond. They play another Phyrexian Dreadnought, 3 cards in hand. Although I open myself up to losing to Force of Will now if they have it. They fetch with Polluted Delta. 3 mana here. For another copy of Null Drifter. Okay. So I think I still have it. Turn the Great Piece of Trash. Okay. So I think we just start by playing Karn. Because it makes 2 mana with the Glaring Fleshrakers. And now we can minus the Karn. We'll go grab a Lion's Eye Diamond. Like, I ended up drawing the missing piece, but I'm pretty sure I could have won this game with Lotus Petal with the Glaring Fleshraker. It just never occurred to me before that you could even do that. So now we'll play the Cavern. We'll name Human. And then sacrifice some spawns. Play the Auriok Salvagers. Discard my hand, make 3 white. And I will use the ability to return Lion's Eye Diamond. So if we didn't have the diamond, the fact that the Eldrazi, Glaring Fleshraker makes an Eldrazi Scion allows you to just loop Lotus Petal infinitely. So, for example, we'll sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn here, and I will now return the Lotus Petal. And when I play it, I get one more. I get 2 in this spot, but we only need 1. And then Lotus Petal's the white. The Eldrazi gives you the colorless and allows you to ping your opponent infinitely. So now we'll return the Lion's Eye Diamond. We'll play it. Sacrifice for 3. Use the Salvagers. Return Lion's Eye Diamond. Play it again. Make 3 more. And around we go. Where we stops, no one knows. So they'll go to 11 here. Why isn't the Glaring Fleshraker dealing them damage? I guess it's not because of the Torpor Orb. So I guess I didn't have lethal. I didn't realize that that would stop the... So Torpor Orb stops the ability of the Eldrazi spawn. Okay. So you learn something new every day. I guess I didn't have lethal because of the Torpor Orb. I didn't even realize previously that we weren't dealing damage. So let's make a bunch of colorless mana here. So I've cycled Lion's Eye Diamond a few more times making mana. I'm now going to add some more counters onto the Walking Ballista. Because I don't have enough to ping them for lethal. And our opponent is within their rights to not concede. Like, I do have lethal, but I chose to sign up today with a deck that requires a lot of clicking, so I don't place any blame on them. I knew what I signed up for when I registered today. So it looks like I need to be able to add 5 more counters onto my creature. Down to 15 minutes already. I need to get moving here. Alright, so I believe now when I make mana, I will have enough to close this out. So we'll start by sacrificing all of the Eldrazi spawns. I need to be able to add 5 counters, so 5 times 4, 20. I don't have 20 mana, so is this not lethal? I have 16. So I might need to play Lines Eye Diamond one more time. Return the diamond. Play it. Sacrifice. Might as well return it one more time. Alright, so I finally have enough mana to win. 13 minutes left on clock. So I've used half my round clock in this one game. And now I'm just holding priority and shooting the opponent over and over again. Alright, we took game number 1, but it took literally half my round clock. So, have to move quickly. We're facing Stifle Knot, or what I imagine is Stifle Knot. I could bring in Perilous Snare. It stops large creatures, which is nice. Also something like a Null Rod. I don't feel like this is a particularly good Walking Ballista matchup, so I'm actually going to just sideboard those out. Our opponent kept 7, I will keep. They play a Polluted Delta. Let's play our Plains and pass. They grab an Undercity Sewers. Underground Sea, sure. We'll play Cavern of Souls, name Human. Pass the turn. End step, they flash an Address down. They play Ancient Tomb. That is a Phyrexian Dreadnought. And another Phyrexian Dreadnought. Fast start for the opponent. Okay. They have 4 cards left. I think I should just try to play the One Ring. Because Perilous Snare isn't going to be good enough against double Dreadnought. If I get dazed, I lose. If I get forced, I lose. And they do have a force. We'll go to the next one. Maybe my hand was too slow. I will submit. No need to change anything. On the play for game 3. Ooh. If this hand had a single soul land in it, it would be incredible. I just don't think you're allowed to keep this. We have to mulligan. Keep. Get rid of Karn the Great Creator. Plains, Lotus Petal. And I think I'm going to Chalice of the Void this way. I could play out the City of Traders, but I need that land for later to help make construct tokens and play the One Ring. They're thinking about this Chalice of the Void. It eats a Force of Will. They have a Flooded Strand. Play Urza's Saga. Pass the turn. They grab an Undercity Sewers. Erdborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. And a Torpor Orb. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. I think I'm going to jam a One Ring here. Play the One Ring. It resolves. I love it. Draw. And that is an Auriok Salvagers. Okay, so we have Saga, which can go grab a Lion's Eye Diamond next turn. Underground Sea. And they have Phyrexian Dreadnought. Okay. So I'll lose 1 life. I go to 17. We draw Diamond. Let's activate the ring to see what my draw is here. Perilous Snare. Okay. I think I'll just tap the Saga for mana. And then let's grab Mox Opal. Play the Plains. Tap the Ancient Tomb for a black thanks to Urborg. Actually, no. Let's tap for colors. We'll play Perilous Snare. It resolves. Eat the Phyrexian Dreadnought. Play Lion's Eye Diamond. And now we'll play Auriok Salvagers. Make 3 white. Return Lion's Eye Diamond. Play the Lion's Eye Diamond. Return the diamond. Play it again. And now I'll return Chalice of the Void. We'll play Chalice of the Void for 1. Return the Lion's Eye Diamond. Play it. Pass the turn. I don't want to burn too much of my clock because I'm already down to 9 minutes. They play a land. 2 cards left in their hand now. Borrow Goyf. Okay. The One Ring will deal me 2. I go to 13. We draw a land. Activate the One Ring. Karn the Great Creator. That should be the game. We'll play City of Traders. Alright, so we have all the mana we need. I just have to go through and win in 8 minutes. And midway through, the opponent concedes. Nice. So we've beaten Stifle Knot here in match number 1, and we are now 1-0 with mono white Bomberman and Legacy. Let's go get match number 2. Moxfield.com is the easiest way to build a Magic deck online. They support over 30 formats, including Legacy and many other Eternal formats. There are so many options to view decks the way that you want, from text view to individual cards, mana value, and even card price. There's also light mode and dark mode. My personal favorite feature is card tags. This way you can sort cards by function. Moxfield supports collection tracking, Scryfall search, decklist feedback, and so much more. Follow me on Moxfield.com so you can stay updated on all of my decks. Round number 2, we're on the draw. I have no clue what the opponent's playing, but I'm going to keep. Basic Plains? Okay. We'll play Ancient Tomb. Chalice of the Void. I've gone rogue. We'll pass the turn. No reason to play out a Lion's Eye Diamond or anything like that. They play Chrome Mox, okay. They imprint Swords to Plowshares, so they're probably like Mono White Initiative. Or maybe like a Boros Initiative, if I had to guess. Anointed Peacekeeper. That is annoying. More like annoying Peacekeeper. And they name Glaring Fleshraker. Okay. Defense Grid. Not a great draw. I think we'll just play our land and pass. Boromir, which counters my Lion's Eye Diamonds. Okay, that's not good for us. So they're definitely on Mono White Prison. Things are not looking good. I have to pass now. And another Anointed Peacekeeper. I will concede. Not how I wanted that to go. We'll bring in 3 copies of Perilous Snare. Get rid of the defense grids. Let's try this. On the play. Sure, this seems fine. Keep. Play Ancient Tomb. And I think I want to hold the Walking Ballista. Playing it out as a 1/1 I don't think is particularly good. So instead, I'm going to just wait and then try to play the One Ring on turn 2. Maybe a 3/3 Walking Ballista on turn 3. 3 mana here for a Clarion Conqueror, which will shut off my One Ring. That's not annoying. Okay, we'll play Urza's Saga. Pass the turn. So I could have played Karn the Great Creator and passed, but this shuts off Planeswalkers as well, so I don't really feel like that's worthwhile. Card is incredibly good against me. We do have 3 copies of Perilous Snare I could draw into. And now they have Lauren of the Third Path. I think I'm locked out of this game, right? No, this only destroys on enter. Okay. But I'm still in a tough spot here. My opponent is saying in the chat how this is a nightmare matchup for me. Yes, I've noticed. Thank you, opponent. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. Thank you. We will play another Ancient Tomb and pass the turn. Archon of Emeria. Okay, then. Yeah, not looking good. Okay. We are dead. I'm going to pick it up. We got smashed here in the second round, and we are now 1-1. Looking to make playing your favorite combo deck much easier? Look no further than the Epic Storm Mini Combo Pack, which is available at theepicstorm.com/shop for $15.99. This token combo pack comes with 84 double-sided tokens featuring classic Storm and Mana tokens with new inclusions such as our modern Ruby Storm package, but that's not all. Our token pack covers a variety of formats from Pauper to CDH with new tokens. Stop on by theepicstorm.com/shop and make an easy decision to elevate your combo game. Match number 3, we're on the draw again. I've opened up a hand that has everything in it. We just need a little bit more mana to be able to cast all of our spells. Turn 1 Chrome Mox. It looks like they're on Moonstompy. Okay. Trinisphere. Well then, okay. We'll play Urza's Saga, pass the turn. They exile a Simian Spirit Guide for a copy of the One Ring. Sure. They play a land. We are still in this. I know things are looking a little grim, but next turn I can play a Glaring Fleshraker, and then the Saga can go get like a Mox Opal. Like, we are going to be able to play through this, or so I believe. We'll play Glaring Fleshraker, pass the turn. They draw 2 cards with the One Ring. Or maybe Mox Opal isn't what I want to get because I already have one. Chalice of the Void on 1, sure, you got it. So we will draw another Opal. Definitely not getting a Mox Opal now. Should I consider making a Construct? I don't think so. Grab Lotus Petal. Play another Urza's Saga. Unfortunately, my City of Traders does sacrifice here. And now we'll play Mox Opal. This will trigger the Glaring Fleshraker. Go to combat, swing. So now they go to 10. They'll draw 3 now, 7 cards in their hand. Sundering Eruption. Okay. So we do have basic planes to go grab here. And I can't block. Oh no. Cavern of Souls. I'll name Construct. I don't think I want them to know that I'm Bomberman. But maybe that's just like beside the point here. We'll play Lines of Diamond. They go to 9. Swing. They go to 7. I'll just pass the turn. I could try to play another Mox Opal. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Now they're at 4. Now they draw 4 cards off of the One Ring. They play an Ursa Light Shatterer. They discard Mountain and a Trinisphere. 9 cards in their hand. They need another copy of the One Ring to live. And they concede. Nice turn 1 Trinisphere. Boom! Okay, so not a defense grid matchup. We can get rid of those. It's honestly also not a Chalice of the Void matchup. So I think we just sideboard in all 4 copies of Perilous Snare. Get rid of Chalice of the Voids. The question is, how much of our sideboard are we allowed to bring in here? Like, you want Karn the Great Creator to be useful, but Chalice of the Void is a blank card. I think we have to leave in Chalice, or at least 3 of them, unfortunately. I just don't think I'm allowed to board in any of the other cards here. We are on the draw for game number 2. I have an Auriok Salvagers. My concern is that the rest of this hand doesn't do anything. I have plenty of mana, which is nice. I'm going to mulligan. This is much better. In fact, this is just amazing. Okay, we'll keep. Turn 1 land, tapped. Chalice of the Void on 0. Unfortunate. We'll play a Plains and pass the turn. They have Basic Mountain and a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Karn the Great Piece of Trash. We'll play our land, pass. So I could have played Walking Ballista for 1. I just don't think that's a worthwhile play.
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library.
They attack with the Goblin. Slide down my sideboard so you can see everything here. And they're very far ahead. Okay. I did not draw the land. I'm going to just concede. We're too far behind. Next game. I will just resubmit. On the play for game 3, this hand is not good enough. Send it back. Ay. I think we keep this one. Bottom the Chalice of the Void. Play Plains, play the Mox Opal, pass the turn. They have Mountain, pass. Urza Saga, pass the turn. They have an Ancient Tomb, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Perilous Snare, and I think I'm going to just pass. They discard a Broadside Bombardiers, that's interesting. They play City of Traders, and another Broadside Bombardiers, okay. They'll swing for 4, no blocks. And step will make a construct. They could fling the treasure at it, and they do. Unfortunate. Karn the Great Creator. I'm 1 mana short of... No, I'm not 1 mana short. We'll make 1 mana here. Let's grab a Lines of Diamond. And then we'll play Perilous Snare. Exile the Broadside. Pass the turn. So the Mox Opal's active now. But I'm still short on mana. So now they can attack with the Goblin. I'll go to 14 and they'll get a treasure. They have 6 cards still in their hand. And they have Fiery Confluence. What? Oh my. That's insane. Actually just insane. We'll play Urza Saga. Play Perilous Snare. Exile the Broadside again. Pass the turn. Can I live long enough? I feel like the opponent's just in the driver's seat at this point. Oh, that kills me. That kills me right now. Alright, so they deal me 5 with Pyroglyph, and then they can copy it with Reflection of Kiki-Jiki and deal me 10. Oh, wow. That is nuts. Okay. We got stomped here. I mean, it is a stompy deck, but we just got crushed. We're now 1-2. You're still watching. Make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. While you're near the description, here's a reminder to use our affiliate links if you're going to make a purchase from Amazon, Card Hoarder, or TCG Player. Just above those affiliate links, you'll find our social channels. Make sure to join those to connect with us. Let's try to bounce back here with match number 4 on the draw. I've opened up a reasonable hand. We will keep. Ideally, we could resolve a turn 2 copy of the One Ring and then start snowballing. I have no idea what our opponent is playing today, but they've aggressively mulliganed to 5. 2 cards on the bottom, and let's go. Volcanic Island. Delver of Secrets. 3 cards remain. We'll play Ancient Tomb and pass. Delver of Secrets does not flip. They swing for 1. Ouch. I'm at 19. They play Tropical Island. Still 3 cards in hand. For a Mockingbird that copies Delver of Secrets. Okay. Spicy. We'll play the City of Traders. Let's play Lotus Petal. And try to resolve a copy of the One Ring. It does resolve. We'll draw a card. It's another Lotus Petal. We will pass. Delver of Secrets. It transforms, revealing Predict. Sure. And then the second one can't transform because if it did, it wouldn't exist. So it stays as a 1/1. They play Wasteland. Okay. Interesting that they reveal Predict. So they could have played Wasteland last turn and they chose not to. We drew Auriok Salvagers. I will draw with the One Ring. Play Lotus Petal. Let's play Mox Opal. I will play Cavern of Souls, and we'll name Human. The City of Traders dies. And I will play Auriok Salvagers that is uncounterable. Pass the turn. They will at least block the Delver of Secrets on the ground unless they want to try to Lightning Bolt. Except they play Predict, targeting themselves. And they name Brainstorm and then flipped over another Delver of Secrets. So now they're attacking. I'm not going to block. I'll just take 4 down to 12. They have 3 cards in their hand. I will lose 2 life to the One Ring. I drew Diamond. Okay, things are looking good. Chalice of the Void and Lava Spur Boots. Let's play Lion's Eye Diamond. That gives me infinite mana, but I would have to discard my hand. We will play Urza's Saga, and let's play Karn the Great Creator. The Karn resolves, so I believe we just have the win. We'll minus the Karn. Just go grab the Walking Ballista now. Make 3 white, and our opponent concedes. Okay. I don't think we're supposed to sideboard. I would like to just resubmit our same configuration for the next game. Game number 2, I will keep this. It's not an incredible hand, but I think it's fine enough. They lead on a Polluted Delta. Delver of Secrets. Let's play Urza's Saga, and I think I'll just pass the turn after that. Delver of Secrets triggers. It does not flip. They swing for 1. Ouch. And they play Thundering Falls. Chalice of the Void. Let's play Lion's Eye Diamond and Ancient Tomb. Pass the turn. They reveal Force of Negation to the Delver of Secrets. Now they swing for 3. I'll go to 16. And a Brainstorm. They play Dragon's Rage Channeler. Ooh, Wasteland here hurts. I'll make a Construct. Another Chalice of the Void. Let's play City of Traders, and we'll play Chalice of the Void on 1. It resolves. And I think I'll just pass the turn. They swing. I can't block. I'll go to 11. They have land number 3. I will play City of Traders and the One Ring. This should probably eat the Force of Negation that we know about. And it does. I will pass. They swing. I'll go to 8. Another Wasteland. My, we're in trouble. Play Defense Grid. This looks like a hard cast Daze. No, they're going to let it happen. Interesting. Pass the turn. They swing. I'll go to 5. They have 4 cards in their hand. Basic Plains doesn't help me here. I just have to pass. Ouch. I go to 2. Okay, we're off to game number 3. Still no changes, just need to draw a little bit better. On the play for game 3, we will keep City of Traders and Chalice of the Void for 1. It resolves, pass. They play Volcanic Island. We'll play Cavern of Souls, name Eldrazi. Glaring Fleshraker that is uncounterable. Pass the turn. They have 8 cards in their hand. They play a second Volcanic Island, and it looks like they're passing the turn. We'll play our Plains. Let's play a Mox Opal. This will trigger the Glaring Fleshraker. And now they'll take 1 after I get my Scion. And now I'll make an Eldrazi mana. And let's play another copy of Glaring Fleshraker. Uncounterable. My opponent paused for a while on this Glaring Fleshraker, so I don't know what they were thinking about, but they have something. We'll attack for 2, and now they're at 15. Maybe it's like a petty theft. I'm not really sure what their pause for so long was about. And it was in fact a petty theft. Okay. They now play a Brainstorm and a Wasteland. Sure. We draw another Chalice of the Void. I will play Chalice of the Void for 1. That will then make 2 Eldrazi Scions, so it's essentially free. And now they're at 11. They play Predict, targeting themselves, sure. Oh, Predict. They named a Grafdigger's Cage, sure. I have a feeling we're going to be winning this turn. They Force of Negation, exiling Daze. Let's try another Chalice of the Void here. The Glaring Fleshraker will trigger 2 more times. They take 2 damage off each Scion that enters, so now they're at 7. That one resolves. I will now play Defense Grid, which will put them down to 3, and then I can just attack for lethal. But I could also play a Walking Ballista, which is what I would like to do if they don't concede. But they do. So we got our second win. We're now 2-2. There's 1 match left to go. Let's go finish that and, get a positive record, hopefully. The best Legacy podcast? That would be Eternal Glory, featuring myself, Bryant Cook, alongside Brian Cobalt and Phil Gallagher. We're available on all major podcast platforms and YouTube. The final round of this Legacy League. We're on the play for one, so let's go. Very good hand. We will keep. Play Lines of Diamond, Mox Opal, and Urza's Saga. Pass the turn. They have a Polluted Delta, okay. For a basic swamp. Thoughtseize. So do you take the One Ring or do you take the Salvagers? And Salvagers could kill you, but not likely this turn. They go after the One Ring. Okay. We draw another Cavern of Souls. I'll play the City of Traders and we can pass. They play another basic swamp and a Nethergoyf. Okay. Nile Spellbomb. Sure. Glad I have this Urza Saga online. We will create a construct token. This will also give us Metalcraft for the Mox Opal. Defense Grid, not a particularly good card in this spot. So our constructs are now 4/4s, and then I can go grab the Lava Spur Boots, and then we'll swing. So now I will equip the Lava Spur Boots to the new construct token, and then we can attack for 11. Lava Spur Boots looking very good here. Swing better, swing. And all of a sudden, they're at 6 life. Lava Spur Boots just looks great in this spot. The last few times that I've played Urza Saga decks, they did not have Lava Spur Boots in them. Maybe they should have. They play Hymn to Torok. Sure. That doesn't matter. We will play Defense Grid. In response, they Fatal Push, and they target the Construct token with Ward. Ooh, not a good play there. Not a good play. Alright, so we win game number 1. We don't need Defense Grid. We'll get those out of there, and then we'll bring in some copies of Perilous Snare. On the draw for game number 2, I will keep. They have a first turn Swamp into Thoughtseize. Sure. If I were them, I would probably take the Glaring Fleshraker here because I have doubles of everything else, but we'll see what they do. And they agree. We draw a Lion's Eye Diamond. I'll pass the turn. They play a Wasteland and a Nethergoyf. We draw another copy of Cavern of Souls. I'll say Eldrazi, why not? Play the Chalice of the Void for 1. My Chalice resolves and we pass the turn. Another Wasteland. A little awkward for me here. Barrogoyf. And now they attack with the Nethergoyf. We drew a third Chalice of the Void. I don't love that. We'll name Human. Play the Perilous Snare. And we'll exile the Barrogoyf. Pass the turn. They played Nile Spellbomb. It does grow the Nethergoyf here. And they destroy my Cavern of Souls. So now we take 3 down to 16. Urza Saga. So they still have a Wasteland in play, unfortunately, but at least now I can play the Perilous Snare and get rid of the Nethergoyf on the battlefield. And I'll play out Lion's Eye Diamond in case they draw a second black mana to play Hymn to Torok, because I don't care about the 2 copies of Chalice of the Void in my hand, where I'd rather have this Lion's Eye Diamond for later. Interesting. They didn't use Wasteland. And they're still not going to use Wasteland. Or will you use it now? Okay, I guess they're okay with me making constructs. I'll consider that a win. Are you trying to play an Orcish Bowmasters or something? What is going on? I don't understand why they wouldn't use the Wasteland. In step, we will make a large construct. We draw a Lotus Petal. Let's make another large construct. Okay. We'll grab Lava Spur Boots. Play Lotus Petal. And let's equip the Lava Spur Boots. And they just had enough. Alright then, so we got the 3-2. What did I think? The deck was fun. It's clearly not built for these stompy matchups. Like Moon Stompy and that mono white prison deck just seemed incredibly tough, and the sideboard mapping doesn't really work because you have Chalice of the Void that you don't want in your main deck in those matchups, and you have Defense Grid. So you have 7 cards that want to be sideboarded out, but you don't have 7 cards to sideboard in. So that was the biggest issue we had in that matchup, and I'm not sure how you fix it if you're playing Perilous Snares, a 4 of, and Leyline of the Void. So you would need to cut down on your big Karn the Great Creator package in order to solve that problem. If you know how to fix it, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. But I thought Bomberman was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, keep storming. Hey you, yeah you, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested, you can visit theepicstorm.com/donation decks to see your combo deck here on this very YouTube channel. You can even join me in a video in the Epic tier. It's totally worth it, I promise. And see ya. Thanks for watching.